As you all know, spring is among us, and it's transition season from those delicious and dark fragrances to lighter fragrances. But I have 5 that still have some personality.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible. Tell the essence. I can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
What's up, fam? It's Cam. Welcome back to CFR. I have 5 designer fragrances that I absolutely love. I'm not gonna drone on super long. Let's go ahead and whip through these. As I mentioned, spring is that transitional season when everything's starting to bloom. Everybody is like, well, let's just put it this way. I just had a birthday. A whole bunch of birthdays in February. Rewind 9 months. What does that tell you? Yeah, everybody's like frisky. Everything's in bloom, everything just starts happening. So we're gonna get some fragrances that have a little more action than just your regular summertime fragrances. As you well know, blue fragrances can be worn year round, but one of my favorite ones to wear during spring is the 2010 release, Bleu de Chanel. This one is the EDT. I also love the EDP and the Parfum version of this. It is super easy to wear, super versatile, still very relevant. Not dated. I know some people are probably like sick of hearing about blue fragrances, but these are the type fragrances that really work as things start heating up. This one is really clean, it's fresh, it's mass appealing, it is sexy. Women like it. You can wear it in an office situation, you can wear it after the gym. Super sexy and can be worn on a date. Some of the notes are lemon, pink pepper, grapefruit, ginger, and patchouli. This one has excellent performance and is definitely worth the money. Now, of course, Chanel, they don't let people get in that gray market, so you will probably have to pay full retail, but they have numerous sizes, numerous prices. Definitely a staple for most people's collections. Next one up is the 2017 release from Yves Saint Laurent. This one is La Nuit de l'Homme Eau Électrique. I featured this fragrance a little while back as an underrated gem. A lot of people just completely overlook this fragrance. It has a very nice mass appealing aspect to it. This one has notes of apple, lemon, lavender, tonka bean, and vetiver. It has some other notes. Those are the primary notes that I get. This is super, super sexy. It's seductive, but yet it's still clean and very inviting. You will get compliments with this. And as far as the La Nuit de l'Homme flankers, this is one of the better ones that is really, really slept on. If you get a chance to check this one out, this is a great, great pick for spring. So with things starting to heat up, start to get humid and everything, iris, leather, patchouli, probably don't come to a lot of people's minds when they're thinking about the temperatures warming up. But I actually think the 2017 release from Prada, Prada L'Homme Intense, is an excellent pick for spring. I have seen this in people's fall lineup. This is actually versatile enough that it could be worn year round. I like the scent profile of this. I like that it has a little more depth. For me, this would probably be more suitable for evening. You could wear this casually, you can wear it dressed up, you could also wear it in an office environment. It's super versatile and has a little more depth than the original Prada L'Homme, so I like that little added personality, this slight edgy darkness, seductiveness that the L'Homme Intense has. And the Prada L'Homme Intense has more oomph than the Prada L'Homme. Next one up is another fragrance that I recently reviewed. It is the 2019 release from Issey Miyake. It is Wood and Wood. So if you're not familiar with this fragrance, and if you haven't seen a review or read anything about it, this fragrance is kind of misleading if you go by the presentation, if you look at the notes. they can be a little confusing because, I mean, just look at the cap. I thought it was gonna be like a super woody fragrance, probably really good for like the fall, which it would be, but actually to me, this is much more suitable for the warmer weather. This one has some grapefruit in the top, some added citruses that makes it really pop. It also has ambroxan, it has cedarwood, amberwood, and it has a really nice note of apricot, which really sweetens it up, but not too much to where, you know, like when it starts getting warmer, that it's gonna like really crank. But, with the apricot and the ambroxan, if you overspray this fragrance, that might be a no-no in the higher heat for sure. This one performs and projects a lot more than you think it would, but with that nice creamy cedar and sandalwood behind it, it gives it some depth, and you've got the fruity nuances and the brightness from the grapefruit. This one is super, super versatile. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it while you got the top down on the convertible, driving to the beach for spring break, going down to Panama City or Myrtle Beach or wherever it is that you're going. There is a sexiness and flirtiness about this, and it does have a slight youthful vibe to it as well, in my opinion. So if you're, you know, getting out of college and you want to get a new fragrance that's not like super expensive, that's gonna get you some attention, I think this would work. This would also work for a, you know, middle-aged man or whatever. Like I said, super, super versatile and very mass appealing for sure. Coming in at number 1 is actually a fragrance that I couldn't figure out if I liked it or not in the beginning. It is a 2018 release, Acqua di Gio Absolute. I saw like some man reviews on it, and sometimes I think maybe reviewers can, you know, plant little seeds, so maybe you already have like, you know, like a prejudgment on it or whatever. I actually got a free sample from Armani. When I got it, I was like, it's okay. But let me tell you, now that I actually have a bottle and have worn it out and really had some experience with it, this is a little sexy and seductive fragrance. Believe it or not, as much as I like the Acqua di Gio Profumo, I have actually got more compliments with the Absolute. The concept of this fragrance was to take that original DNA, but actually kind of clash some marine notes with some wood, add some patchouli in there. You can still detect that original DNA just a little bit, but it actually has a totally different vibe. This is a really, really good fragrance. I think it's perfect for spring for sure. It's fresh, it's modern, it's masculine, and it has that little seductive vibe to it that I was talking about, but it's also easy to wear, like, you know, after the gym, office situation, date night, casual. This does lean more like casual for me. This is like something I would throw in my bag to go to the beach, but yeah, after the gym, whatever. I have grown very, very fond of this fragrance. I'll definitely be rocking it a lot more as things heat up. I have not got my nose on the Profundo, which is actually an aquatic blue Acqua di Gio, so I'm kind of curious. I've heard some really good things about that as far as how it's like performing, projecting, people, you know, liking it. So I would definitely check that one out. Maybe we can get a review on that before summer gets here. But as far as spring goes, I'm gonna be rocking Absolute. So those are my top 5 designer picks for spring. I hope there was something there that maybe might work for you. Maybe there's something that you want to try. And if you're heading down to Panama City or somewhere like that for spring break, you know, go ahead and up your game a little bit. Actually, don't up it too much. I was just talking about how all these birthdays in February and all that, you know, March is a heavy birthday month too. So, you know, be careful in the springtime with, you know, fragrances or whatever it is that you have. Until next time, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Subscribe to Carolina Fragrance Reviews, activate that notifications bell, smash that like button. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.